Lie, Lie, Lie is sponsored by... You ever hear a story that's so unbelievable, you tell yourself, that had to be a lie? Well, that's what this show is about. 3 storytellers. Can you tell who's lying? Help us find the truth on Lie, Lie, Lie.
This, I must say, I'm very, very excited about, because this is the episode where the storytellers become
Absent.
hence the seat. Now, why is this seat vacant, you may ask?
Why?
Because my bum is going to be sat there to be interviewed by either Niall or Sophie to figure out if I am telling a lie.
Okay.
Now, you know I have a real boss record with all this anyway, so can they? That is the question. Then, of course, we go find out whether your stories are up to mark.
Okay. All right.
Shall we?
Shall we? Let's do it.
Rotate.
Take up the seats, positions. You know, this seat is actually a lot more comfortable than my whole seat.
Your seat is very warm.
Of course it is. Yeah, you know, sins.
Ooh.
It just puts you in a mood to tell a good
okay.
lie. You know, lie.
So, Rob, are you good for your drink? Are you good for your drink?
Thank you. I was wondering, you know,
Yes,
like
yes.
this seems
Let's bring
a
Robert.
bit. No, but it's
So,
fine.
you gotta
It's
open
fine.
it.
No, I think you're good for the minute, but you let me know, okay?
Of course.
All right.
You might need one after this
Premium.
one.
I might. I'm coming down.
Premium lager.
Premium lager.
Premium lager.
Right?
Premium lager.
KFC to your right.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm ready to tell my story. Are you ready for this?
I am ready. I'm ready to hear these
I am
lies.
decidedly
Right.
not ready, but we go in anyway.
Are you ready for this, more importantly? Right. So, once or twice a year, there's an astrology class, and they go to the top of Chaguaramas by the tracking station.
That's a lie.
So I always find something else to do at that point. You know, they go to look at the stars, there's a particular moon, there's always something that they say, I did 600 years before you see it again, and once in your lifetime, all sorts of things happen.
And then it's cloudy and it can't see nothing.
And then
But
you're
anyway,
cloudy and
but
can't see
anyway, yeah.
anything. So I said to myself, you know what, this time for sure, they told me, and I don't like when people say these things, say, well, I know you're not showing up. So I said, you know what, I'm going to prove you wrong this time. So I said, they went ahead, I said, I will meet all them. I decided to drive down there. As I break the corner, all of a sudden, I seen smoke, right? And I'm like, well, what happened here? You know, maybe I didn't put water in the engine or something. When I started to see black smoke now, I'm telling myself, oh God, engine crack, engine block failure. Now, I don't know much about mechanics, but I know what that particular thing looks like.
Okay.
So I said, listen, you see this? Check my glove compartment, check the visor, can't find the number for the insurance. Normally has a record company you could buy a tow. That didn't happen. So I call a partner. Partner tell me, call this person, and they will send it out for you, and the price good. Record pulls up. Who comes out? A woman. So I like, this is weird. I've never heard, I mean, no offense to anybody, no offense to the gender. I've never seen a female wrecker, woman.
You can't say a wrecker man.
Yeah, you can't say a wrecker man. You know, you're saying wrecker man. It just comes off, rolls off the tongue, right?
Yeah.
Like, you normally say a cameraman,
Right.
a wrecker man.
Or the wrecker girl.
So I see the woman, and I say, well, she wasn't bad on the eyes either. So I'm thinking, I'm confused at this point. So she says to me, you are Robert? And I said, yeah. We got a call about your van. So I like, okay, well, this is the van.
Legit so far.
Legit so far, right? She says to me, well, hey, what is going on, Red Man?
What?
I have 2 prices, right? I have a single price, which is at $1,800, and get this, and I have a price if you go on a date with me for $1,400. So I tell myself, hang on. Let roll this thing back here. You see me in the dark, pitch black, I done freaking out and I wear it. You pull up with me a wrecker, you are female, right? That is when you decide it's a good time to ask me on a date.
That calls for
But you know, pride cometh before a fall.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And one of the first things that through my mind as well with the $1,400 is, that is what she think I worth? $1,400? She watching the possible president of the Red Man Association. and $1,400 is
You
big.
saying $1,400, but it's $400 because she's taking it from $1,800 to $1,400 is only a $400 discount.
So I tell myself, listen, I don't know what this woman is up to because everything is weird at this point.
Right.
So let me tell her, hey, what is going on? Our 14 sounding good.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand?
Take the deal.
But right now is not a good time because I have a place to go and my head not in the right area. But call me. Now, as we used to do back in the day, you give our partner a number. You gain my number. You understand? Like, so I give her a partner number.
Right.
And I don't know to this day whether she ever called the man or not. But I was like, hey, take the van, wreck the van. I was uncomfortable the entire ride until we started to pass the police station. Because now I'm like, okay, well, we're in Light now.
Chocolate digestive, rich chocolate with cookie crunchness. Devon chocolate digestive, taste the cookie with chocolate sweetness.
Cookie beats chocolate in Devon Chocolate Digestive. Better because it's both.
Only $2.
All right, so we're back and we are continuing with the host episode. Is we. So, Robert, you gave us a story. I think it's my turn next, brother.
I think so
I think
too.
so too. What do you think?
And this chicken looking real good.
Well, you can come on the next side of it and have full
Let's
access.
switch on,
Come.
Let's switch on.
Okay, all right. So, the storyteller's chair. Let's see.
All right.
Hold on.
Let me get comfy here.
Can I? Whew. Oh, so this is how you use feeling what all this time? Look, you mind if I do a party trick? You mind if I, assist you in wetting the whistle? Do you mind?
Can you do the party trick now?
I'm a Trinidadian.
Let me see. Ooh.
Yeah, son.
All right,
Well
so-
played,
all right,
well played.
Well,
Well played.
I'll drink that one. I'll drink that one.
all right,
Ooh, and this one is beastly cold. Okay.
So,
All right, fellas, listen. My story is a bit more innocent than some of our other storytellers, okay?
Okay.
My story takes place when I'm 13 years old.
Follow.
All right?
Okay.
So it will surprise nobody out there that at 13, I was part of a puppet troupe that used to perform at birthday parties.
I'm sorry.
We're not going to go into it. We don't have enough time for that.
A puppet
Yes,
troupe?
not marionettes. Not marionettes, just hand, but it
Gotcha.
was legit with costumes in a big theater.
Gotcha.
And it was myself, my best friend, we will call her Jean, okay, and our little sisters, all right? And the four of us would go to the birthday parties. You got paid and thing, okay? So 13 years old, this is a real flick, all right? We were the coolest nerds out. You could not convince us that we were not creme de la creme, right? Right. So this one weekend, right, two little sisters, convinced our parents to let us have a sleepover so we could practice for the puppet show on a Saturday. The Sunday after that was a birthday party for an even littler sister. There was a third little sister.
A littler?
Of
Okay.
my friend. Okay, so you need a little backstory right now, okay? The backstory is that the birthday party happening on Sunday. Their mother, we're going to call her Auntie Joan. Auntie Joan decided.
Everybody has an Auntie Joan.
Everybody has an Auntie Joan, and everybody is going to recognize their Auntie Joan
Yeah.
in this one. She needed a lot of ice cream.
Right.
To get said amount of ice cream, she decided to go down. She got a link for somebody working in the ice cream factory, and they have a commissary where they get to buy at cost.
Okay.
So she gone down to the commissary and she bought. I, to this day, have not ever seen a container of ice cream this large. Okay? So she puts the ice cream in her car, and my Auntie Joan is incapable of driving from point A to point B. Okay. She can't go straight home. No. She had to stop 3 places. She had to get into a long conversation. She had to do somebody a favor. The children in the backseat like, Mommy, please, can we just go home? Oh gosh, shut up. Nah. By the time she reached home, the ice cream has melted. Okay.
Peach pine soup.
Peach pine is now peach slime.
You see what I did there? See what I did there?
You were enjoying this way too much. Good job. They decide they're going to put, this is like the Thursday, they go in and put this ice cream in their freezer so it could refreeze by the Sunday for the party.
Right.
Your Auntie Joan, my Auntie Joan, why did she, this is like August, already have her Christmas ham and turkey in her freezer?
Right.
I don't know, but she did.
Right.
So apparently they had to go through all kind of freezer gymnastics to get this thing in the freezer and close the door.
Right.
Fast forward to the Saturday where we are having our puppeteer sleepover. Practice puppets. Just so. It's like 10 o'clock at night. And the little sisters secretly decide they're going to make some bacon sandwiches. They're hungry. So they come to us as the big girls, the 13-year-olds. We can't get the freezer door closed again. So we march in the kitchen like big girls. We have to fix their mistake. Oh, they're so annoying. We go through our own gymnastics again. Move this, move that, ice trays, what have you. So we, as the big girls, gone in to save this day, right? And we do what we had to do and close the freezer door, right?
Right.
And we were cautious and we waited. I'll never forget it, guys. I took my hands off of the freezer door and let the prerequisite, like 3 seconds go by.
Right.
What said her name was? Jean?
Auntie Joan.
No, that's Auntie Joan, but the daughter, I think it was
Jean.
Jean. I think it was Jean. Jean standing by the doorway to the kitchen and she gives me the nod. Good job. Right? So I back away, triumphant. You know what the sound is like when you pull masking tape off of something? That sound rang out. And I turned to see the freezer door start to open. And I see that massive tub of ice cream start to kilkate out of the freezer.
The peach slime.
If I had done nothing, maybe that container would have just fallen bradaps on its base, and that would have been one story. But did I leave it alone? No. 13-year-old Sophie extended her left arm and reached for the ice cream. And my pinky finger caught the base, so that instead of falling bradaps straight, it tilted. So that
and that's exactly how it falls. They're bradaps.
When it connected with the floor on its side, the force popped the lid open and whoosh! Suddenly, I was surrounded in a pool of peach pine. At that moment, the 2 little sisters come running around the corner. Jaws drop. Jean is in shock. I look at Jean. Jean looks at me. The 2 little sisters look at each other. We look in back and forth. And then we all say, scoop it up, scoop it up, scoop it up. We get cups.
Oh,
we are all on our hands and knees scooping this thing back into the, because we cannot, we were told not to touch the freezer. So we're scooping and we're scooping and we're scooping. And we have maybe a third of the way full right now. And guys.
Only 100 people getting ice cream at this point.
Guys, it doesn't, this is not a test, like, this is not a criticism of Auntie Joan's cleanliness. It does not matter how much you have mopped your floors, okay? At around a third of the way up, we started to notice there were just little, like, specks.
Of course.
In the peach, and maybe an identifiable mosquito. So we look at each other, we look at each other, we look at each other. Strain it, strain it, strain it. We get out our strainer, right? We strain in this ice cream, dog. And then it's now halfway full when we realize we're getting done. We're not scooping up that much more. It's not going to reach back to the top. So what do?
Water.
We look at each other, fill it with water, we fill it with water, we mixing it, and then 2 of them were on project, get it back in the freezer. 2 of us were on project, clean this floor. If a 13-year-old ever tries to tell you they can't clean, they lie. We scrub that place. It is about 2 o'clock in the morning now. This was easily a 3.5 hour process. Easily, right? We scrubbing. It took us until after 5 to be satisfied because we had to throw away all the sponges, put it in a bag, tie it up, and take it outside the house.
But where's Auntie Joan with all of this?
Sleeping
Sweetly. We collapsed on Jean's bed. Jean had 1 big bed in her room, right? All of us, and we swore to each other, we will never, ever speak of this. Fell asleep. 7 a.m., Auntie Joan saunters into the bedroom. Is there something y'all would like to tell me? And the little sister of my friend is at the base of the bed, and she puts up her head. She takes 1 deep breath, and she goes, Mommy, I'm so sorry, but we didn't mean to go for the bacon. We were just so hungry. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. And she just bust the whole story wide open. Could not keep a secret for more than 30 seconds.
There's always one.
And do you know why Joan walked in the room? Why she knew something was up?
Got some ice cream?
Because I told you we cleaned, right? I told you we cleaned.
Right. You're clean too good.
But we forgot the ceiling.
Also, it hit the ice cream hit the ceiling.
Study that. Study that. The peach pine incident of 1993, all there.
I wish I could win something amazing for Christmas. Who's that?
Fear not, my lady, for I am the Red Knight, and I have the value you seek.
Okay. Slow your roll, Prince Tucci. I ain't wasting my time. She don't be, man. Hey, princess, stop wishing and win it with me mobile. Yeah? Come now, girl. Trunk, come now, girl. There we go. Watch it. Take it. Wait for me. Come and wait for me.
Ugh, no. Don't wish it, win it with B-Mobile. Top up, buy a prepaid plan, switch, sign up, pay your bill, take a bundle to win over 1 million in prizes. Don't wish it, win it with B-Mobile.
So welcome back. I am your host, that's not your host, Niall. I'm here with my good co-producers, Robert Dumas and Sophie Wight. And we're all telling stories as producers do, as we should, here on Lie. And I felt like this was my attempt to try to be a host for a little bit, but now it's my attempt to try to be a storyteller. So, you down for that? Let's make a little quick switch. Little switcheroos. All right.
Oh, leave the house as you find it now.
I'm back in my seat.
Right, so.
Comfort zones. Cheers.
Yes,
Salute.
So, Niall, of all the stories you have, what are you pulling out, though?
Well, it's a doozy. It has a lot of hills and valleys. But I'm going to make it short because I know that we're pressed for time as producers, right? So let's all start with my girlfriend and I are having a fight because she fed me sweat rice.
What?
She fed me sweat rice.
Oh, jeez, I just...
Had the audacity to tell me that she fed the sweat rice to me just so that I know now, because I know I wasn't on it. Like, as in, she was like, you ate my sweat rice. You said I wasn't going to do it. Now you belong to me forever. So we are in the middle of...
All of a sudden I start to sweat.
We're in the middle of me tripping out. Like, I am like, yo, you know, like, how could you do this to me? Kind of thing, right? So, boom, I say, I done. I forget this, I not in this no more. She said, well, then leave right now, as you are. I'm in my boxers with no shoes on. and bareback in my girl's house. Right?
You're not in your house.
I'm not in my house. I'm in her house. On the other side of Pity Valley, there's a payphone, right? Long time payphones. And you know the only people that use actual payphones is like serial killers and people who call them Bob Threats.
Do you tap number thing? Because you have no money on your member.
No money, no nothing. So the fact that you said that means you're up on it, right? So old time trick is you pick up the receiver and you tap the numbers out of who you want to call.
I'm very interested to know who you called.
Tapped out the number to my girlfriend's best friend at the time. I shouldn't have done it.
Interesting choice.
I should not have done it. But I knew at that time and that hour that one, she lived close. Two, she was the only person I knew that had a car. Right?
Yeah.
And three, I knew that she kind of liked me now, a little bit.
No, you
she
should
liked
have
me a
never
little
heard Bourgeois.
So I knew that once I get onto her, and her parents never home, so I knew that she will answer the house phone, like old school. You know, when you ring that house phone after 10, is a scene. Yeah. So I knew that that's the one house phone that I could call without any issues. So I call her, she pick up the phone, I was like, hey, what's her name? Jennifer. I was like, Jen, hear this thing. I need a favor. Your friend now sweat on my rice, a cousin, a bareback, you hitting me. You understand? A call, come and get me, please, right here. Click. She's like, say less, on my way. So I wait 2 seconds, she pull up, cool scene, I jump in, I feeling good now. I was like, all right, cool, but feeling bad mind still. My anger still bubbling because she kind of be like, yo, you see how you walking out here like this? And I at the time I supposed to be the man.
And you're safe now, so now
the bravado could come out now. Right. So immediately I went into Pips mode. I like, yo, I look at the clap friends right now.
Good Lord.
Just off a bad mind. Right? So boom bang, reach back to her mother's house again. It's real close to mine, so it's a cool scene, right? I say, here is scene. I still in my boxers bareback. I'm like, your parents not coming home, man, because if they see me bareback in your house, that could be a scene. She said, nah, them go on. I say, yo, you real loose skill. I realize that poor parenting is lead to real bad decisions, but we go skip over that. So boom bang now, I say, hey, what, let me just use your bathroom real quick. You understand? I did not feel a belly bubble. So in my mind, I'm like, this bitch with this sweat rice. So I say, hey, what? Let me pinch one off real quick. Warm and easy. I go turn on the tap so she ain't here outside, you know, I'm washing my hands long. I'm just trying to force it out fast because I try to get back into the zone quick now, right?
Right, yeah.
So my girl say, as I literally 1, 2, 3 in. Like as in bloop, 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 right in. She say, yeah, don't use her bathroom, it's not working, right? If in case, because she only hearing the water. I was like, right? So here's me with 3 floaters in the toilet. This is now 1 o'clock in the morning. I am like, yo, I still trying to mac and cheese. I had a jam, so I'm looking around. I say, what to do? This bathroom not working. What to do? I see a litter box in the corner for cats. Oh. I don't have no cats. So I was like, all right, cool. Okay. Litter box. Boom. Like, I ain't going out like that. So I take a plastic bag. I take out all her hair things. I put my hand in the plastic bag. I take up my
your own thing.
My own turd, right? And drop it in the cat litter box and all 3. Boom, boom, boom. Then I look at it and I say, that's not how cats is shit. That look like human shit. Like, so I went back and I had to break up the load because you know it's real easy to break apart. That, you understand? So I'm breaking it up and I scooping some kitty litter up and over to kind of make it look like a scene, right? Anyway. Let me fast forward real quick. So right now we moved to bedroom and friend already broke friendship code. She done kissing, we ain't thing, blah, 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 blah. And she said, let me use the bathroom real quick. I coming back. In my mind, I'm like,
no.
Everything cool.
Yeah.
Everything cool. I done save it. Although I like, you know, everything cool. They have nothing to worry about. She comes back into the bedroom. She's like,
Shadow cat.
Niall. You shit in my cat box. I like this because Shadow Cat What? No, why would I do that? That's out of timing. What are you talking about? How dare you even ask me that question? Like, what kind of out of timing thing? You like your friend, and I realize, oh, this is a kind of out of timing thing, you know.
Yeah.
She said, no, because the reason because I asked is because my cat died 2 weeks ago. I'm like, what? She's like, yo, my cat died, and there's shit in the cat box. And she started to malfunction. So this is me like, oh, Jesus. I say, hey, what? I go on, you know, and I pick up my phone. Sorry, I had no phone. I pick up myself with nothing. I say, hey, what? I'll go home.
Chocolate digestive, rich chocolate with cookie crunch. Never chocolate digestive, taste the cookie with chocolate sweetness.
Cookie beats chocolate in Devon Chocolate Digestive. Better because it's both.
Only $2.
Niall.
Let's think about this carefully.
Yes,
This is Robert Dumas,
it is.
right?
I don't know a time when Robert Dumas was not a well-known person. You know what I mean? And if a woman had charged you less and so and so, you are too easy to track down. You're too easy to find. You know what I'm saying? And for that reason, I am saying, lie, boy, you lie. You lie.
All right. Let's see.
It's an absolute lie.
It wasn't really the Robert.
Every part of it.
Every part, like I said, from start to end.
Built for tough dog. My van, nothing goes wrong with my van.
Follow it.
I think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie? You don't think I did puppets?
Maybe so, but I think the majority of these stories are made up off the cuff.
Yeah, but
I see. Okay.
Sophie can't lie.
You really?
Good.
She could act.
But she could make up a story. She could make up a story.
Sophie, when she making up her story, she's be thinking too much. She's had to think to make up the story. She's had to look around all over the place. Sophie telling the truth.
All right, let's all take a sip, guys.
Take a sip.
Yeah, okay.
You're sitting in that chair, but you don't have the power, the presence
I don't have the presence. So what?
to be able to
know if it
be
is
able
a
to
truth.
know. That's a skill, a gift. So
I think I have the gift. I think this chair is the gift.
I think that I called her Auntie Joan, but I feel it is actually right to give the woman full props and say, Gail Cabral, congrats on making out that scene, because that happened.
True.
Every single word of it.
Sophie, thank you.
I don't know why I didn't put that. Okay. Cheers to that.
Peach pine to the world out there.
I want to know what you really feel, Sophie.
I have
Real talk.
no clue.
Like really. Think about me. Think about my life. And think about me trying to
I
fool
can
you guys.
imagine who all of the characters are. Okay?
Okay.
I've already filled in
Okay.
some of this.
Okay.
I just never met the cats.
That is true.
See? You see, that is true. You see what
That
I
is
mean?
true. You just never
All
met
right,
the
I'm going to go with true.
Okay.
I'm going to go with true.
And you went with lie?
Yes.
My friends,
Ba 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 ba.
it's a lie.
Ah.
It's a lie. However.
Yeah, what's the however? What the hell is?
However.
Give me the however,
Half
please.
truth is still a lie. Well, we had a chance to flip the script, Niall, Sophie, and myself having a time doing that. I'm not quite sure, did they actually get that I was lying? Is that the truth? Well, what I do know is a lie gets halfway around the world before the truth gets its pants on.
Lie, Lie, Lie is sponsored by